What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today the journey will take us sourcing for Amazon FBA. If I hadn't mentioned it before, I do have an Amazon store where I typically do FBA fulfilled by Amazon. I'll go buy a bunch of stuff, whether it's clothing, sneakers, groceries, toys, send them into an Amazon fulfillment center. They sell it on Amazon and they take care of shipping. They take care of customer service. Now today we're gonna go check out the Adidas store. There's an Adidas factory outlet store near me. We're gonna see if we can pick up some shoes that sell quickly for a profit. There's also a Nike factory outlet store there. We'll hit that up if we don't find anything at Adidas, but I do have a 30% off Adidas coupon. They have an excellent rewards program if you shop there often. So let's get going and see if we can find some stuff for a profit. All right, we have arrived at the outlets. Gonna hit up Adidas first, gonna hit up Nike. So a couple of quick tips if anyone's looking to get started in Amazon, FBA, FBM, whatever you want to do, but selling on Amazon, you got to keep some of the same structure, I guess, or strategy similar to DriveShare. So one of the things is you got to know your why. Why are you doing this? Is it just a little side hustle where you can make a little extra money? Is it something that you want to turn into a big business? Do you want to eventually get into wholesale, private label? Are you okay with FBA? So a ton of factors that you could consider. And that helps you set your goals, whether it's long-term goals or short-term goals. So you can set a monthly goal, a weekly goal. So I think my goal and my why right now, and I started selling around April of this year, part-time, it's still very much to learn. So this is still part of the learning curve for me. I'd like to long-term goal, eventually turn this into something where it's extremely profitable, and I'm doing this a lot more closer to full-time. But I know that in the meantime, with my limited time and availability, the learning curve is going to be real steep. And I'm okay with that. But every time that I come to either an outlet store or a store like Marshall's or Ross or Walmart or Target to find something doing some retail arbitrage, I try to apply what I've learned in the past to try to make this trip more profitable. Second thing, use your resources. So for example, here at the Adidas store, I'm going to use a credit card that gives me cash back on the account, and then I'm also going to use some of the rewards that I have gained after so many trips here at the Adidas store to get a 30% off coupon. So this really helps my pricing strategy when I'm trying to price my items on Amazon. You know, if someone comes and buys, usually the Adidas store is about 50% off, and if someone comes and buys a pair of shoes for that's $100 and it's 50% off and it's $50, and I get an additional 30 off of that, of course I'm going to be able to price my item a little bit lower and still make a really good profit margin. But enough talking, let's do some shopping and go see what we can find. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are back at home reviewing all the items we got on this Amazon FBA trip. First thing we'll look at here is from Nike, a pair of shoes that we got. I'll put it up here. As you can see, the sales rank, these are women's shoes, size 7. I did pick up 5 pairs of these. Sales rank is just above 18,000, which is pretty good in the clothing category. Some of the key things that I look at when looking at a product and scanning it is, for example, you'll want to see here it says it's an ideal product because Amazon is not on it. It's top 1% sales rank. You can set up the specific metrics you want it to measure. But anyways, so it's costing me $34.97. The list price is $80. So that's the buy box right now. You see highlighted with that little box right next to it there. The net profit, and again, what you'll do is you'll enter taxes, shipping into here. So that way you'll be able to get a real net profit after it calculates those. So after taxes, shipping, Amazon fees, net profit I get per pair is $20.22. That leaves me an ROI of 53.5% per pair of shoe. Pretty good. I could have bought more, but I've never bought this product. So I wanted to make sure that I kind of bought a test amount, and they only let you pick up 5 pairs at the Nike store. So I picked up those 5 pairs. But let's move on to the next product. The next product I want to cover real quick, and if I didn't mention before, this is on the Scoutify app. This is a Super Mario toy. This was not something I picked up on this specific sourcing trip, but I had picked it up at Walmart previously when it was on clearance. So I've got 2 of these because the rank was $40,000 in the toys. If you look at here, it cost me $7.95 on clearance. I set the list price at $19.99 because the buy box is $16.99. After doing some research on Keepa, the person with the buy box only had a couple of units left. So the next price up is $19.80 or so, but I'm gonna set my price at $19.99 for a couple of reasons. I just sent this off today, so it's gonna take 7 to 10 days for Amazon to check it in. By that point, we'll be a little bit closer to the holidays. And there aren't a ton of FBA sellers, as you can see on there. So I feel pretty good that I'll be able to get rid of them for $19.99, even though the profit's only gonna be $2.23. I wanna really use it as a learning experience to find out how well toys do in this category during this time when it's close to the holidays in Q4. But anyways, let's move on to the next product. All right, this product here is an Adidas sneaker I picked up, men's size 8. It was the only men's size 8 available. Cost me $27.99 after the discount that they had going on. They had 50% off in store, plus I had a 30% voucher. So the list price is $79.09. That leaves me a net profit of $25.40. There's only 6 offers on there, so that's really good. Sales rank is okay at 47,000. So all signs point to I'll be able to get rid of this pretty quickly and still make a profit right around 20 to 25 bucks. I don't know if I'll have to tweak the price a little bit, but let's move on to the next one. Here is another pair of men's sneakers that I picked up, size 8. Sales rank is real similar, same price, but as you can see, Amazon is on this listing at $47.94. Now, currently, they don't have the buy box, so I know that they share that buy box, so there's a real good chance that I'll be able to get a buy box in there. The list price is $59.95. That's what I'm going to start my price at. This might be a product that I'll have to tweak the price a little bit, but the net profit's only $9.52. Again, more of a learning experience here to find out exactly, if I were to find a similar product where there's 15 plus offers, Amazon is on there, similar ranking, is this something that I'll want to get to in the future? All right, up next we have this pair of Adidas Ultra Boost men's shoes, size 10. 79,000 is the rank, so not great. Still under 100,000 in clothing shoes, which is really, really good. There's 10 offers on here. There's a few that are FBA. One of the things that I wanted to pay attention to here is Amazon is not on this listing, so that's great. I won't have to really compete with them for the buy box. The buy box is currently at $108. I got them for $55.97. When I looked at Keepa, the listing with 108 only has 1 pair left, so that is key. That means they have the buy box, they're likely to get the next sale. Next person up will be $119.97, so that's $11 more than the current buy box. So I think once it makes it to Amazon, I'm actually going to increase my price probably to right around $117, $118, so I can increase on this net profit of $19.89, and then we'll see how long it takes for us to get rid of them. All right, at the Nike outlet store, I also picked up this hoodie. There was only one of them. It was on a clearance rack, so this was the only one. It's a double XL with things that are larger than XL, so double, triple, 4XL. I've had mixed experiences with some you can get rid of really easy because bigger sizes aren't as available. This one has a really good rank at 28,000, so I feel like it's gonna fly off my shelf, but there are 33 offers on this.
The buy box is currently $65 for an FBM customer, so that's a little bit weird. But I got it for $17.98. It'll give me a profit of $26.07 if I list it at $65 and it sells, and I can compete with that buy box. So I want to get it in there as soon as possible. This is another item that I picked up on the Nike clearance rack. It was the only one. It's a medium Nike Just Do It t-shirt. Nothing, fancy about it, but it's black, which is a very popular color. Sales rank is 108, which for a t-shirt I think is really good. 108,000, excuse me. Amazon is not on it, only 11 offers. The buy box is currently at $31, which will leave me a net profit at $8.21. So I can hold on to it, but I think that'll be a solid price. You'll see there's a couple of 31.45s, so I'm sure they'll share the buy box. I can look at the history on Keepa and see how it behaves, but with the holidays coming up, and then it's also an athletic brand, so I think a lot of people that maybe work out a lot, go to the gym constantly, will probably take this off my hands pretty quickly. And this was quite a surprising item. I wasn't expecting to bump into this while walking around the Adidas outlet store. It's hard, but the key is to scan everything. Scan as much as you possibly can. It's difficult because if you haven't been to a store in a while, you want to scan everything. It's hard to scan everything, so you probably won't, but scan as much as you can. These are some golf pants that I walked by and I thought I'm just gonna scan them. They were near the hoodies, which I was looking at. So I picked up 4 pairs of these, I believe. Sales rank is stellar at 17,000, right under 18,000. Amazon is not on this listing. The list price is $69.10. I got them for $29.75. Leaves me $20 in profit. They're super lightweight, so they're easy to package. They're not expensive to ship. Only 13 offers, and as you can see, 6 are FBA. So I feel if I can get rid of these for 65 plus, I'll set it at $69.10 as soon as it gets there. If I can get rid of it for more or for a little bit less, that's fine too. I'm okay with making 15 plus on each pair of pants. And one of those items again that I'm gonna keep an eye on. This women's t-shirt says it's a running t-shirt. There was only one of them on the racks, but had a real great sales rank at 17,000. Amazon is not on it. Selling for $31.42. I got it for $12.25 after all discounts. Net profit of $9.07. ROI is approximately 68%. So as you can see, there are a lot of offers, a lot of FBA offers. But one thing that I liked on this listing is there's a lot of 31.41, 31.42s, which gives me the indication that people aren't tanking this price. So within a cent or two in the top, 7 offers or the bottom 7 offers, I think is a real good indicator that if I set it there, most people are going to leave their price right around that, and I won't lose any of that profit that I'm looking to make. Now these other items that I'll go through them very quickly. I actually found these, I think it was at a Ross. Definitely some profit there, like this one here. It's an Under Armour hoodie. It's size small, so pretty popular. 78,000 is a sales rank. Amazon is not on it, so I like that about it. It goes for around $45. There's a couple of those on there. I got it for $12.99, profit of $15.03. Again, that profit's already taken into consideration shipping, taxes. So just want to remind you of that. The next product there is this Under Armour fleece. I got a few of these. I think I picked up 4 of these. 3 of these, 2 extra large, 1 large. 142,000 is a sales rank, a little bit high. I want to keep my rankings under 100,000 because early on in my Amazon learning experience or learning journey, this is an item I would jump all over. I'd be glad to see because the profit is pretty good, $18. Out of pocket cost at $24.99 is not crazy. I could pick up 8 of these and send them in. But you start learning that 142,000, although it seems like a really good ranking, something like this, which is season specific to the colder weather, might take a little bit longer to sell. Next up, Nike baseball socks. They were the only pair left. I got them at Ross as well. 192,000 is the sales rank. Again, a little high, but they're only socks, so super easy to ship. $24 is the list price. I got it for $8. around $6 for ROI. So not horrible. I think they'll move kind of fast, but we'll see. This was another surprising item that I think before this trip to Ross, I had never ever even thought about looking. So this is a Columbia belt. The rank is a little high, $294. I've never sold a belt. Or you know what, I'm sorry, I have sold a Nike golf belt, so correction there, but I've never sold a dress belt or anything like that, or I've never sold a Columbia belt either. So I want to check how this ranking does. This was definitely one of those things that I wanted to get under my belt to learn how a product like this behaves. So the cost was $12.99. List price is $36.99. Amazon is not on this listing. So the profit's gonna be $12 at $36.99. It looks like it's steady there. There is someone there who listed it for $26, but they likely got it at a discount, or they don't have a ton of them, so they're just trying to get it off their hands. So I'm gonna set it at $36.99, give it a little bit of time. I think it'll move quickly, but once this sells, I'm gonna keep an eye out for how long did it take to sell and how much did I sell it for. So that way next time I visit a Ross or a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx, I can keep an eye out for specific products. All right, guys, that'll do it for this video. Last screenshot I want to share with you is from Inventory Lab. Again, Scoutify 2 is part of Inventory Lab. So if you purchase it, if you purchase Inventory Lab, you get Scoutify 2, which is extremely, extremely helpful. It does give you access to some additional information like Keepa, some historical facts. But anyways, my buy cost for this, which included a trip to the Nike outlet store, Adidas, and then a couple of items from Ross, Marshalls, and Walmart, as we saw. Buy cost was $650.92, so it cost me $650.92. Expected or approximate profit that I'll make from this is $383.81, so just a little bit under 50% ROI. And I'm okay with that because there are a couple of items on there that I'm hoping to learn from. That way I can make better decisions when I go back to these stores on whether it's items that I want to look into again. But thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, and I'll see you guys next time.